Hello and welcome to another sequence of ABAP module pool programming. In last video, we were discussing about the administrative version of GUI status and how we can create GUI status and what are the properties of GUI statuses and how we can administrate it. Lastly, we were discussing about the dialog box GUI status, which were our second GUI. Now let's continue. You can notice that dialog box statuses do not have menus or standard toolbars. It's only have function keys and application toolbar and user interface. In application toolbar, we have OK and cancel button because it's the type of this GIS status is dialog box. Now function codes automatically recognized by ABAP because most of the standard function keys have have standard function code. Like for example, we have BACK function code for our back button, and shortcut key is 5 F3, and for cancel we have RW function code and F12 function key. For and we have F15 function key, and function code we have percentage %ex. Scroll to the beginning, we have P minus minus, scroll back on one page P minus function code, and scroll forward one page P plus, and the function key of the F23, and scroll to the end we have function key F24, and for function code P plus plus. These all are the standard function code allotted automatically, and ABAP program automatically recognize what the user enter or what the user interact with the screen with these buttons. Now, if we explore any example regarding of the one GUI status, we can find that we use at user command and use the case structure. In case structure, we examine and we filtering we examine the SYUCOM system variable field, and in this example we find that if the function code is runx, set pf status test 2, and window starting and window starting, we will write the user choose x. The dialog box will appear, and dialog window will appear with the message code the user choose x. When the function code is run by, it means the user enter the second button or click the enter the second button. So the pf status set test 3, which is our another GUI status, and which will show the window with the message the user choose by. The ability to create application that utilize more than one GUI status will allow you to create much more complex and appealing application. It means that for complex and appealing application, the creation of multiple GUI status is very needy, and it is very important to create good GIS statuses for the appealing applications. The system variable SYPF key contains the name of the current GIS status, and SYPF key variable is designed to help you manage the various GIS statuses that your application uses. SIPF key can be checked with case, same like SV, same like mm, same like SYUCOM variable. We can use with the case structure SYPF key system variable, and for that we can execute, we can build, we can configure any logic respecting to the uh, SYPF key value. Right here, there when the SPIPF key is test 2, we write in the header and that this test2 header, and for the value test3 of system variable SYPF key, the header will write test3 header. In this situation, we use system field PF SYPF key to control the output of page header in the top of page during line selection event. So it is very helpful in the top of page event. Now, the SYPF key system field, we can also find that which status is currently being used. If we want to find that which GUI status is used in the current screen, we can also find if we find the value of SYPF key, we can easily find which GUI status is using the screen. The SYPFK system field, which status is currently being used, we can easily find by exploring the system variable SYPFK. Here we can find we have two GUI status, test 1 and test 3, and for finding which GUI status, we have to find the value of SYPFK system variable. Now here is example of example of SYPF key. Um, Now this is example of adding a GUI title. We can also add our required GUI title according to the requirement, and by using the SYUCOM system variable, and like we setting the PF status, we can also set title bar of the screen by using the function respective function code, and the value of function code stored in SYUCOM system variable. This is example which use the case structure. First, if the user click on the button with function code runx, the title bar and the GUI status will set as 2, and the title bar will set TB2, and the same message will appear the user choose X. Also, if we want another title bar like tab 3, we can also set into the coding example with the option of run y. So if we want to change the GUI title properties, we have to double click on the GUI title name. So this will move to the properties of the GUI title. Now let's discuss some important point regarding the GUI status and GUI title. Uh, it is important to remember the basic concept of graphical user interface. Each program has a single GUI that contains the defined function code. A function code is a 4-character maximum identifier that can be assigned to function keys, the standard toolbar, the application toolbar, and the menu toolbar. This means a function code is a 4-character maximum identifier that can be assigned. Mean the function code can be assigned to keys, the function code can be assigned to standard toolbar, and the function code can be assigned to application toolbar and also the menu toolbar. It is a function code that you will use to determine which function key is user pressed, which push button the user click on, or which menu path the user choose. The valid function code for the GUI above are run A, run B, run X, run C, run X, run Y, and run Z. A GUI is made up of one or more statuses. It is a GUI status that you will set for a particular list. It is important to know that a function created on one GUI status is part of the whole GUI. Therefore, it is available in all of the GUI statuses. For example, the run X, run Y, and run Z function code created on status 1 above are not only part of that GUI status but also part of the entire GUI for the entire GUI for the program. The function code can be reused on any statuses created for the program GUI. That is, runX is used on status 2 and runY is used on status 3. The function code assigned to a particular GUI status determine what action the user can take when that GUI status is set for a list. Now, here is a graphical view of the points we have discussed. Uh, the status 1 have three function code run x, run y, and run z. The status 2 have same same function code run x and run a is newer for this. Whether run x is we also used in status 1. So in status 3 we have run C and run Y. Here the the run Y is already used in both status in the status 1, whereas the run C is a new function code. In the last status 4 we have run B. So this is the only one function code which is used in status 4. As a whole, in the entire GUI, we have run A, run B, run C, run X, run Y, and run Z. We have the 6 type of function codes. Hope you understand. If we summarize our video points, we can find that GUI status name can be up to 20 characters and must be in capital letter. SYPF key contain the name of current GUI status. Dialog box status does not have menu or the standard toolbar. GUI title name can be up to 20 characters and must be in capital letters. Whenever we create a new window or dialog box, the exit button from the control menu must be used. Option to exit must be provided to the user. A program can have any number of GUI statuses defined. Function codes can be defined with a maximum 4 characters long. That's all, guys. That's all, guys, and hope you learn a lot of things from this video and also the previous two videos of this series. Let's meet into another exciting video next time. Till then, bye bye.